Turks and Caicos, Bahamas, Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, British Virgin Islands, and Bermuda. The Jamaicans will start in lane number 4. They have Malaya Duncan on the opening leg. St. Kitts and Nevis in 6 with Kimia Phipps starting off for them. There's Duncan, the Jamaican leadoff. Kylie Wallace starting things off for the Bahamas in lane number 2.
One assumes that Kiezra Thomas is likely to figure heavily. But of course, the team to beat will be Jamaica.
Shira Stout will be the leadoff runner for the British Virgin Islands. The Bahamians expected to have Thomas on the team, also the 400 hurdles silver medalist Darvinic Dean. The Jamaicans do start favorites though. Tremendous depth they have. Final of the 4x100 for under-17 girls. Turks and Caicos, Bahamas, Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, British Virgin Islands, and Bermuda. Final of the under-17 girls 4x100. First relay action of CARIFTA 2024.
Egypt Benjamin will lead off for Grenada. Kelandi King for the Turks and Caicos Islands. TCI in 1. Grenada in 5.
Has had a lot of running, Regis, at these championships so far. Let's see if she can put her team in a good position from the opening leg. Duncan for Jamaica in 4. Wallace for the Bahamas in 2. Set. Off they go. 4x100 final on the 17 girls. Fine start for Trinidad and Tobago. Duncan now responds for the Jamaicans. Duncan hands over first, and it's Jamaica in charge. Down the back straight away they go. The Bahamians responding now. Jamaica and Bahamas. Trinidad and Tobago with work to do. St. Kitts and Nevis going well in lane number 6. Latrice East on the 3rd leg for the Jamaicans. Looks superb in 200, qualifying earlier today. Here's the final change. It's Jamaica in front. They are well clear of the rest of the field. Pashana Lee Blake is it an anchor. The Bahamas coming forward with Thomas. They will be second. Jamaica with the gold medal. Bahamas silver, and Trinidad and Tobago with...
The under-17 girls 4x100 meters relay at the CARIFTA Games unfolded as a spectacular display of emerging sprint talent, with the Jamaican team once again proving why their relay tradition is admired across the Caribbean. From the moment the athletes settled into their blocks, there was a sense of anticipation in the stadium. Everyone knew Jamaica had come not simply to compete, but to defend its long-standing reputation for relay excellence. As the starter's pistol cracked through the air, Malaya Duncan burst forward from lane 4 with explosive power, setting the tone for what would quickly become a commanding performance. Duncan's opening leg was sharp and composed, a perfect combination of acceleration and control. Within seconds, she had already established a slight advantage, running with the confidence expected from a Jamaican sprinter on the international youth stage. But the true beauty of the Jamaican performance was not just raw speed, it was the precision of their baton exchanges. The first handoff was executed with remarkable timing, allowing the second runner to maintain momentum and continue building pressure on the rest of the field. Trinidad and Tobago attempted to challenge early in the race, pushing hard through their first two legs and briefly hinting that they might disrupt Jamaica's rhythm. Their runners attacked the straight with determination, trying to stay within striking distance. At the same time, the Bahamas demonstrated impressive speed of their own, keeping the leaders within view and refusing to let the race slip away too easily. For a moment, it seemed the competition might turn into a tightly contested battle between the Caribbean's rising sprint powers. However, Jamaica's cohesion soon began to separate them from the rest. Each exchange looked effortless, as if the baton simply flowed from one hand to the next without any loss of speed. By the time the third leg began, the Jamaican quartet had already created visible daylight between themselves and their rivals. That gap grew even larger when Natrice East, one of the most exciting performers in the earlier 200-meter rounds, delivered a stunning third leg. Her stride was powerful and smooth, and with every step she pushed Jamaica further ahead, transforming a competitive race into a near unreachable lead. When the baton reached the final exchange zone, the result was already beginning to feel inevitable. The anchor runner received the baton cleanly and surged into the curve with total control. With the crowd roaring from the stands, she accelerated down the home straight, her form strong and confident as the finish line approached. Behind her, the Bahamas launched a determined chase, running with everything they had in hopes of closing the gap. Trinidad and Tobago also fought fiercely, defending their position as other teams tried to surge late in the race. Yet the Jamaican team was simply untouchable. The anchor maintained her composure and powered through the final meters, crossing the finish line comfortably ahead of the field. The Bahamas secured a well-earned silver medal after their relentless pursuit, while Trinidad and Tobago managed to hold on for bronze following a tense battle in the closing meters. As the Jamaican athletes celebrated their victory, the moment felt both familiar and impressive. Once again, the island's young sprinters had demonstrated why Jamaica remains the dominant force in Caribbean relay events. Their combination of speed, discipline, and flawless baton work turned the race into a statement performance, one that not only secured another gold medal, but also hinted at the bright future of Jamaica's next generation of sprint stars.